Hello. Let me see if my volumes are up. They are not. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We are going to do some collective healing. Yep, we're going to do some collective healing. Nice to see you as well. And as the room fills, we're going to light some Palo Santo and get started. How's everybody feeling? How have y'all been? It has been rough. It has been rough. How was y'all's holiday? Was it good? Welcome in, welcome in. There we go. Hello, hello. And as always, if you could, tap the screen. Share in this energetic exchange of love for the space. Hello, hello. Welcome in. If anyone knows, hello, Drew. Hi, Lady Lake. An eventful holiday. Can y'all hear the music? Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me know. Good. All right. So we're going to get into some, let me turn my ringer off. As you can tell, it's raining as well. So I've got the rain going. I've got the frequency going. So as long as you can hear everything, thank you. We're going to get into some trauma. Okay. So as the room fills, it's going to pull in the container of people that are here. It's going to be what is most resonatory with everyone in this space. I'm lucky to have rain. You don't get rain. So how does that work? Well, because energy is everything and everything is energy, okay? So how this works is I am able to see experiences that we have all had through parents, through partners, through relationships, through generational lines, okay? And that is being held in the body. That is being held in the mind. It is held in your epigenetics, in your genes. Those genes mutate. Those genes that end up being triggered into disease and ailment come from trauma, toxins, and parasites. Okay? So we're going to do some healing for trauma today. Okay? So all that you need to do, you can set your own intention. If you know that you need assistance in a specific area, you're going to ask that this healing go there. And then I am going to, hi Max, thank you my love. I am going to start with what is heaviest, which I'm already getting physical abuse. Okay, so this is going to be the first thing that we go into. So this today is heavy hitters, all right? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna include our mind. We're gonna include our mind into the process because while it's great to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and receive, okay? It's better to include our mind into these prompts. We are working to create neuroplasticity. We are working to fire off new neurons, okay? So how do we do that? I'm gonna give you the prompts and you're gonna run with it, okay? You're gonna do it with me. All right, so first thing that's coming up in the field is physical abuse. All right, and this is physical abuse by way of mom and dad. So we're going generational first. This is gonna be generational trauma by way of mom and dad. So allow yourself to have the emotional response that the body's trying to do. and then we're going to release, okay? Okay, so tell your mind to tell your body that you are ready to release. I release physical abuse carried down by way of my mother, by way of my father. Release physical abuse carried down by way of parental lineage. I'm going to tap some of that out. Okay, this is going into physical abuse in your own relationships. So this is played out through the generations, okay? Release physical abuse that you have endured by way of your parents and endured in relationships that you have had. Release physical abuse. Hey, Cambo, my love. Hello, hello. Okay. Let me see where we're going. Release abuse of power, unworthiness, lack of sovereignty, and codependency. When we stay in abusive relationships, we're staying out of attachment style. We're staying out of codependency, okay? Out of unworthiness. Okay. Some of you defended siblings from getting their butt kicked. Release a need to defend siblings from physical abuse. Release begging and pleading for change. Release begging and pleading for change. Good. Release begging and pleading to be loved and nurtured. And as always, just tap that screen, sharing the energetic exchange of love in the space. It allows others to find me on the FYP, others to come in for healing that otherwise would not, and that don't recognize that they can heal on their own. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts, shares, likes, and love. I appreciate you. Okay. Release yelling and screaming that you endured through childhood. There you go. Release yelling and screaming that you've carried down to your children. This is collective healing, Cookie. That's okay, Joe. It's taking what is most resonatory with the collective group that's in here, okay? So that means more people than not have children and have carried that, okay? Being pushed away from a father connection, whether by way of divorce, whether by way of him not showing up and no longer having an interest in that relationship. Release lack of self-worth. Hello, Chris. Release lack of self-worth, lack of a father's nurturing love, and pushing away a father's connection because you've been hurt by him. Why do you only remember bits and pieces? Because our mind, hi Miss PB, our mind will try to protect us. When we have things that happen that are really, really hard for us as children, our mind will try to protect us the only way it knows how, and that is to disassociate. It's to leave the body. So you don't remember it because your mind's trying to protect you. Release the lack of feeling safe now, where you are in life. Hello, Miss April. Oh. Like you're walking on shaky ground. Hi, Brands. So I started initially with Reiki. I did not, however, use it, but a very short time, like 3 months. My higher self started to come in with how I teach and how I operate. Very early on, I did not find any of the systems that were being taught to be my resonance. And there's so many different ones, and you can choose all of them. Pick a starting place, and as you learn, you're going to start incorporating your own. You're going to start finding what works for you. I do teach, I mentor, I do gifts and guidance sessions where I go through your gifts and abilities. We go through how to open them and work with them, how to embody your intuitive side and do your healing. And I do shadow sessions, trauma sessions. I do the inner child sessions. It's you, your subconscious, your unconscious, and all experiences you've ever had. I do sessions with clients Monday through Friday for that as well. There are some books you can get as well, like The Power of Now, The Body Keeps the Score, The Body Code. That's really helpful. But just pick a starting place. You can't go wrong. If you're interested in Reiki, start with Reiki. If you're interested in the psychotherapy part of it, maybe EDMR or sound bowls, or coming into your own modality. There's so many. You can use light language. Oh. Okay. Release feeling like a failure. Feeling as though you have failed. Or that you are failing yourself. Do any of you know Miss Liz? By chance, April. If someone could invite her in, she's first up on my list for individuals after the collective. Okay, let's see where we're going next. Okay, this is marriages that fell apart. Liz Hurlbert. Give me just a minute. Let me see if I can find her. Y'all give me just a second. how do I do this? Liz. Nope, not in my list. Liz Hurlbert. Okay, this is marriages and engagements that fell apart. Okay, release. Ooh. The fear of having had your marriage fall apart. Release the fear of having heard that your relationship was at an end. Release. There you go. Good. Release the fear of making mistakes in choices and decisions for your life. There you go. Release the feelings of being stuck in a routine, day in and day out. Being stuck at a job you don't want to be. Being stuck in a relationship that you know is no good for you. Release those feelings of being stuck. Release infidelity, betrayals, and mistrusts you've been through with your mother, coming through with mom. Now it's coming through with partners, with men and women in your life as partners. Oh man, let me see if I can do my other TikTok. I don't know if it'll kick me off of here or not. Ah! Okay, I think I'm okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Release judgments around your own choice and direction of your life and expectations placed on you. Oh man. Release the lack of support in your choices, butting up against other people's beliefs, dogmas, their point of views on what's best for you instead of you being the one that says what's best. Hi, Miss Shannon. Release lack of appreciation for all that you do. Lack of being seen and valued for what you offer. Allow yourself, Cookie. Just let that emotion come forward. Release the feelings of being controlled and manipulated by those who are supposed to be in favor of you, protect you, love you, support you. Release anger and resentment towards your mother. That energy's coming up. Tell yourself that you are safe. Take a deep breath. It's moving up through the chest. Release those feelings of abandonment. You're welcome, Tristy. Release abandonment by way of mother or father. We hold abandonment in our heart. We hold abandonment in our legs and our tailbone. So whenever we don't feel safe, when we feel like we're about to get abandoned or we've had a lot of abandonment, we tend not to put a lot of eggs in a basket. We tend to reserve back or revert back into safety because we know the pattern. Okay? I know, Natalie. I know. I feel so good being on with y'all. We want to work through the abandonment so that you don't always revert back into safety, because that is not always what's going to happen. And the whole point is to make sure that you no longer get triggered by other people leaving your life, because leaving your life can be a blessing. Leaving your life is a lesson. Moving through this without the triggers allows you to find better. Release the feelings of being lost. Release disappointment in yourself. I know it's a really difficult time right now for most. It's the holidays. Release that disappointment in yourself. And this is disappointment that's been placed on you as well. Release disappointment placed on you by way of parental figures in your life. Why can't you just do it this way? Why can't you just go here? Why can't you just do it? Always finding a way to feel disappointed. Release depression and sadness that you have endured since childhood. Release old habits, cycles, and patterns that you tend to get sucked into. Break all old habits, cycles, and patterns. Tell yourself, I choose to move forward out of them into the present moment where I am safe. It was really good, Katie. Tiring, but good. Ate a lot of food, like probably everyone. How was y'all's holiday? Okay. Release the need to nurture others and to be that emotional sounding board. Release the need to be that support for others with support unreceived. Thank you. Yeah, lots of food. Okay. Release fight, flight, fawn response out of the nervous system. I'm going into the nervous system. We're going to start at the very top and we're going to go down. So I'm going to go from the brainstem all the way down your nervous system, down the spine, okay? Coming to the back of the brainstem. Release feeling like you've got someone watching you or that you're always having to look over your back. Someone trying to keep up with you. Always trying to prove that what you're doing is wrong. Always trying to prove that your way is the wrong way. Coming down that neck, it may get hot. Hi, Amanda. Yep, I have Miss Liz first, but if she doesn't show up, then it will be whoever is next, Amanda. Okay, and I'm doing clearings for 40, activations for 40, and healings for 60. That will be individuals after. Okay, coming down to the shoulders. Right in between those shoulder blades. There's some pressure. Give me a minute. Feeling like you have to keep your distance from people who always unload on you. Release feeling like you always have to keep your distance from people, otherwise they always unload on you. Okay, Amanda. So an activation, thank you, Harja. An activation is, we're all spiritually gifted. I'm not special, nobody's special. We all have intuitive abilities and we have these centers of energy that spin inside of us. And these energetic centers go from here all the way through our body. So whenever you do an activation, I'm activating either one of your spiritual gifts. I'm reactivating one that has been closed off or blocked, or I'm reactivating a part of you that has been shut off to the world because of trauma. Hi. So it's Cash App, Venmo, my website, and PayPal if you're international. Hello, hello, you're welcome. Okay, moving through. Let me see where we're at. We're right at the shoulder blades. Release spoken words against you behind your back that have hurt you. It is rain on my roof. Coming down the center of your back. Release the feelings of exhaustion. Release the feelings of always having to fight your way through. Let me tell you, that's a big one for me too. Coming through the spine. Coming through the spine. Release the feelings of being betrayed and backstabbed. You feel too relaxed. That's not a bad thing. No, Cookie. So a clearing is 40, an activation is 40, or a healing is 60. You can pick clearing activation for 40, so whichever one you want. Clearing you is removing density from a specific part of you that is making you very heavy, no energy, no clarity of your mind, brain fog, you know, a stomach, like your stomach bundled up, acid reflux burning you. Things, a clearing is good for density in the moment, like you're just dragging ass right now, barely making it. There's going to be some density that we can clear out of the field to help you feel better. A healing, we're addressing trauma, just like in the collective, but it's one-on-one. It's very specific, and I give you the prompts for you to co-create with me the release. Okay, we release it and shift it from the body, and you are able to come back into balance with yourself, balance with the body, balance with the mind. Okay. Activation is activating parts of us within us that have either been blocked by trauma, shut off to the world by way of self, or activating a spiritual gift, because we're all gifted. There's 12 different clairs, 12 different spiritual gifts that people carry. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal if you're international, or PayPal if you need it locally. Okay, let's keep moving through the spine. I'm right underneath the shoulder blades. Okay, so we're in your nervous system, going down the spine, releasing the spine. You're going to tell your mind to tell your body to release your fight, flight, fawn response through your nervous system. You're going to tell your mind this because the mind grabs it and says, oh, this is new. Normally we react in survival. Normally we fight, but you're telling me that I should pay attention. And we want the mind to pay attention for the body to react. Hi, Brands. So all that you do is you just send Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Can I do a healing and an activation? Yes. Yes, Cookie. We'll do your healing first. We'll do your activation after. All in the same spot. Thank you, Harja. I appreciate you, my love. Okay, we're going to keep moving down. Let's see what's sitting right underneath the shoulder blades, or what you could call the wings of the back. Being pushed into doing something, being pushed into a choice. It wasn't because you wanted to do it. It wasn't because it was a good idea for you. It was because you were forced into it. Feeling forced into choices and decisions. Release feeling forced and pushed into choices and decisions that ended up hurting you, ended up harming you. broke your heart, made things harder. Or you just have a parent that's very pushy and forces their viewpoints on you to move forward. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh, that's huge. I'm going to stand up and move this through. I want you to take a deep breath with me, okay? Release it again. Release the feelings of being forced. You be specific. Venmo in my bio. Movie, TikTok. I want you to be specific. If it was mom, say mom. If it was dad, say dad. If it's a partner, say partner. If it was grandparents, say grandparents. Be specific and release it again. I release being forced and pushed in my life to make choices and decisions that hurt me or harmed me by, who is it? By society, by the culture. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Move that energy over. Release the fear of losing people if you don't do as they ask. Release the fear of losing people if you don't do as they ask, if you don't conform. Hi, Lisa. Release the fear of losing opportunities if you don't conform. Holy goodness. Big release. Hi, Nikki. Okay, Karina, thank you, my love. Hey, Kat. Long time no see. Okay, moving down that nervous system. Moving down the nervous system, down through the spinal columns. Breaking your neck or bending over backwards to make it work. Release breaking your neck, bending over backwards to make it work at a job, in a relationship, co-parenting, in a marriage. Release. There you go. There you go. There you go. Release working so hard. You will eventually dig an early grave because you do not allow yourself to be happy, to play, to love. All you do is work. Release feeling like you're constantly just digging this hole, having to show up for yourself to a never-ending job. Release it. There you go. Working yourself to death. Release working yourself to death. Release working yourself to death at the cost and the expense of your own light. Thank you for the gift, shares, likes, and love. I appreciate you. Ooh-wee. Release the feelings of holding the line just to keep everything copacetic, just to keep everything from not blowing up. Just being very cautious and hesitant, holding the line. Thank you, Kat. Release the hesitancy in moving forward on your own, independently, for your happiness. Hi, Shells. I'm gonna call the list out here soon, and I'll let you know movie TikTok. There you go. There you go. Release the burden you have carried to maintain the status quo. There we go. There we go. Okay, coming down that nervous system, coming down the spine. Self-sacrifice is where we're at now. We're at the slope of the back. Self-sacrifice and tendencies to sacrifice your own joys, happiness, drive, and motivations in life to help others, to assist others, to please others, to work for others. Release self-sacrificing tendencies to place others over yourself. Oh. Golly. Ooh-wee. Release feeling used and abused as a stepping stone that people step all over. It was. Release lack of appreciation for the sacrifices you've made. Hi, Kate. Release, I sacrifice everything for my kids. And some of you may be like, that's not a bad thing. I do everything for my kids. What about you? What about putting the oxygen mask on you first? And then you can put the oxygen mask on the kids. You filling your cup fills their cup. And if you're always on empty and you're always sacrificing for your kids, then they get an empty cup. They get an empty cup. Yes, you take care of their needs, but where's your play? Where's your joy? Where's love and connection? Don't sacrifice everything. Fill your cup first, and then enjoy the experience with your kids. It's not a job, and it doesn't have to be. There you go. Good. Okay, coming down to the tailbone. I do save the turtles. I do. You can do a gift scan if you want. I'm doing activations, clearings, healings. If you want to do a gift scan, you can. They're 40 to tell you where your gifts are. Okay, coming down to the tailbone. Oh, I see you shuffling. Everybody's shuffling like, oh my gosh, if I don't get this right, if I don't finish this, if I can't do this, if I can't do that, then I can't make the pathway. I have no foundation. I'm missing bricks on my yellow brick road. Where do I get the bricks from? How do I make this work? How do I put this foundation together to where I feel safe? I'm worrying about where are the bricks? Where are the bricks? Are the bricks somewhere else? Are they in my past? Are they in front of me? I just have to hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Release. Lack of foundation. Worrying about the things that we cannot control. There you go. Release the fear of not having stability, of not feeling like you are stable. That is a hot one. That is hot, hot, hot right now. I see that, B Hammer. I was like, who booked? I will see you Friday. What session did you book? Are we doing gifts and guidance or healing? How exciting. Oh, a consult. Okay. So you want a consult for a healing? I just want to make sure. Okay. Release. Let's see what else. Not being happy with the bricks you've laid out. So this is going to be more indicative of, I'm building this path, but this path doesn't make me happy. It's just what I'm doing, right? Yeah, so I got you for a consult to let you know what needs to be healed. If you're looking for like one of these healings that I do in this space, let me see how much you paid. I can do a clearing for you today on the list, or I can give you a consult and tell you what we need to do in a session for you. And that's going to be like more defined, more detailed. It's going to be, this is what's going on. This is what's affecting you. This is what's affecting you. This needs to be healed and moved through so that the body can readjust and move forward. Okay. Yes, I feel people's energies. I feel soul. Okay. Release the feelings of not being happy on the path laid out in front of you. Whoa. Release questioning your path and if this is right for you. Okay. Okay, Brandon. There you go. There you go. Very good. Okay. I'm going to pull this energy down. So just tell your mind to tell your body you are safe. And we're going to pull this down to the bottom of your feet. So what I want you to do now is I want you to focus on one of your legs. Either leg is fine. We're going to start moving it down. And I want you to focus on a leg, and I want you to feel it like a flow of water going down that leg, okay? Coming through. Tell yourself you're safe. And just feel warmth. Feel cool. Feel a flow. Focus. Go from the hip to the thigh. Bring your attention to the thigh, to the knee. From the knee to the shin. There you go. From the shin to the ankle, ankle to the toes. There you go. Okay, a lot of you are going to have feet tingles from that. A lot of you are going to have crown, head tingles. Now do it to the other leg. Ready? Start at your hip. Take a deep breath. Tell yourself you are safe. Bring your awareness from your hip to your thigh. Focus on your thigh. Feel it move through the thigh to the knee. From the knee to the shin. Good. From the shin to the ankle. From the ankle to the toes. There you go. Hey, Bray, if you heal immediately through Jesus, that's amazing. I love that for you. I am home. I work with Yeshua all the time, and that's great for you, friend. I'm happy for you. However, I would not come into your space and tell you, that I should come home. He is love. He's lovely. Yeshua is lovely. Very much so. Okay? He's one of my favorite. One of my most favorite teachers. There we go. There we go. Whew. All right, how does everybody feel? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being feeling really bad, 10 being feeling really good. Where were you when you came in? Where are you now? Thank you, Jill. Yes, Tiffany. Those who can see him, hear him, do. Good. Amazing. Amazing. And I love to do this in the comments so that people can see the power of healing. You did the work. I brought your awareness to it, but you did the work. You did it. You can heal from anything. You can change everything. Thank you so much for participating in that. I love to do that so that people can see. How beautiful, right? Everyone gets to leave feeling lighter. Everyone gets to participate and become more healed, more mindful, more peaceful. And if you're interested in working with me privately, I see people Monday through Friday and on weekends, if you request it, to do inner healing. Okay. I also work with people in their spiritual gifts, and I teach healing the way that I know it to be. Okay. So if you're interested in working with me, my link is in my bio, and all of my clickables are there. We're going to go into individuals now. So when we move into individuals, if you stay in this space, you will receive the healing. Okay. It is by vibrational match. So if I'm working with someone that has extreme abandonment by way of dad, and that comes forward for that person, if you have also struggled with your first abandonment experience that body is holding from age of 3, because you were abandoned, your body kept that memory and experience. And every time you were abandoned after, it added. So you will receive the healing for abandonment as well, because you are a match for that experience. So if you stay, thank you, Kat. If you stay in the space, you will receive, okay? You don't need to do anything except you can follow the prompts just like we did in the collective, and you are going to get more from it, including your mind, okay? Hello, hello. All right, let's go ahead and get the list going. I'm gonna go grab a sheet of paper to write everyone down, and I will be right back. I have to ground too, so give me just a few minutes. I'll go ahead and call out the list. Okay, I have Amanda first. If Miss Liz doesn't come in, it's Amanda. Is it making you stuff? Is it making you use an email address? I can put the phone number in just on my end, so just try to leave the email blank. Okay, I have Amanda first if Miss Liz doesn't come in. Amanda Kojin. And then I have Amanda Lewis and Karina. Okay? So Amanda Kojin, Congdon, Amanda Lewis, and Karina. Okay? That's our list for now. Movie guy, let me know. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know where you sent movie guy, if he's in here. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my paper. I'll be right back, okay? It is Kojin or Congdon? I hope I got it right the first time. I'll be right back.